welcome back to Red Ted Art. Today I have for you not one but a 2-for-1 emoji DIY. Here we have an adorable emoji pencil topper, and here we have an emoji keychain. Really cute and super easy and fun to make. Now don't worry, if you don't have a pom pom maker, I will share some links and some information about how to make your very own pom pom maker yourself. Anyway, let's go and take a look. Okay, to make our emoji DIYs today, we will need to make some pom-poms. Now I've got a big pom-pom and a little pom-pom here, as you know. You can make the big pom-pom using the DIY pom-pom maker technique like this one. I shall link it in the iCards and down below as to how to make the pom-pom using this. I also have a way down below and in the iCards of how to make a pom-pom using a fork, okay? And I've also got one showing you how to use a clover maker. I love the clover makers, they're so easy. But in case you don't have one like that, which is quite possible, do make a pom-pom using only cardboard. And to get different sizes, you make this bigger and smaller and you experiment. So once you've made your pom-pom according to my instructions, please do check. All you need is some felt in different colors, a keyring for the keyring one, a pencil for the pencil one, some scissors, glue. I'm going to use a hot glue gun today because it's a little bit quicker and easier, but to be honest, any good PVA glue should do the trick. So I'm going to start off with the big one. So for the big one, I'm going to need one big eye. So I'm going to cut out a circle. Obviously, it depends on which emoji you're making, but I shall make the sticky, tonguey, outy one. I don't actually know what it's called. Let's see if this is the right size. Might be a bit too small. Actually, no, I think this could be quite good. Let's have a look. Then I shall need a little bit of black for the center, which I'll glue in. But you could also use a black felt tip for this bit. There we go. Now I need a mouth. A mouth is like a bit like a semicircle. If you're unsure, you could try sort of doing it on a piece of paper first and make yourself like a mini template, because obviously you don't want to waste your felt. You see, I think I might have wasted some of my felt and made that a bit too small. Let's see, maybe make it a bit bigger, because you're going to have to use the tongue as well, aren't you? But I'm going to save that little piece because I can probably use it for something else, so it's not completely the end of the world. Let's see, we'll see in a minute. So here's my tongue. Not tongue, my mouth. There we go. Is that too long? Let's see. I think that's a little bit on the long side, but I like the width. There we go. And then I'm going to need, in fact, that's what I'm going to use this for. I'm going to need that sort of, actually keep that half closed eye. You know, the winking eye. Let's have a look. What do you reckon? Is that good? And then I'm going to later, after this, going to get a black pen. I'm just going to draw a black line on the tongue. I probably should have done that before. And I think using, actually I could use the felt. Oh, maybe I'll use that bit of felt, but you could use a black pen. Actually, now I'll use a black pen. That's okay. Right, and then you stick it on. So you need to find the top of your pom-pom, which in my case is here because I've left the string on. And then you got to make sure it's all nicely aligned. There we go. Let's just make some space. So now I'm going to get my hot glue gun. Like I say, you don't have to use a hot glue gun. I just thought for this project a hot glue gun would be a bit easier. So if you are using a hot glue gun, please be careful. They are hot, hence the name. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the middle. There you go. that on top. Now, like I say, good PVA glue will work just fine. But you will have to let it dry for longer. There we go. One Pom Pom finished. Isn't it great? Love it. Now I'm going to do a little bit of trimming in a minute. Now I just want to very quickly, so in this one I'm going to hold the bottom. I've already trimmed it down a bit just to tidy it up. I'm going to put a blob here for one eye. I've already cut out my pieces because you know I do like to prepare a little bit for the video, but not everything, because I do think it's nice for you to see how I cut and prep. So there's those two pieces, and now I need the mouth. Oh, they're so fiddly, the hot glue guns, aren't they? Glue it on. Make it nice and straight. Here we go. Oh, isn't he great? Love it. I'll fiddle up with those little bits of glue later. Once it's dry, you can get your little scissors out and you can you know, trim things. Now I'm going to leave these on here for now, these two little bits, because I think it might make it easier for me to find the center. So big blob of glue here. This is where the hot glue gun is really helpful actually, because when you're gluing on a pencil, it is much easier and much quicker if you've got a hot glue gun. You can do it with the PVA, but you might have to sit there and hold it for a bit. And there you go. Little bit of trimming. And where's my scissors gone? Oh, can't find my trimming scissors. Anyway, once I found my trimming scissors, I'm going to trim these and I'm going to add a little black line and then they're done. Aren't they great? So you add your key ring, add your keys, job done. Now, as an aside, look, here's another pom-pom I made a while ago. So you don't have to make emoji pom-poms to make cute key rings. You can make like a little bunny or a little cat or something else. But I do actually think that the emojis are particularly fun. So don't forget to add to your playlist, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, see you here on Ted Art again. Bye!